So the Helicoprion is now live officially for ARK Survival Ascended. It has been integrated into the main game, and obviously the modded version was created by Garuga123. Now this creature, I have obviously already done some videos on, how to use it, how to tame it, all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to be hopping straight in into Ragnarok, and we'll spawn one in. I'll show you guys. I'm just going to try and find out what was different from the modded version to what's, what it's like now. Like, what wildcard changed? Is there anything we're not going to do anymore? And that's how we're going to know it. So if you guys enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe, it really supports me. If you want to come and use the new Helicoprion on the LoadedCrysis cluster with so many people so excited and ready, it's about to go live across all of our servers on our cluster. Link to our Discord is down below. And let's get into the game, guys. So we're going to create a new game. We're going to delete all single player saves, so I'm not playing single player at the moment. And we're going to load into Ragnarok, and we are going to test out this because, wait, actually, oh no, I've just realized I might have the modded version installed. Right, 2 seconds. This would have gone really badly because we also had a zombie mod installed, which is going to be a video that I was doing. So I'm going to deactivate that, and now we're going to get into the game. Imagine that. We'd had zombies chasing me at the same time as using the helicopter, and that's not what we would want for a video. So we're in now. You guys know the beauty of our character. Look how, just look at the beauty of that character. It's never changing. That's going to be it now for the rest of forever. Right, so we're just going to spawn in Jungle 1, as we always do, and let's do it. There's also some new patch notes. You guys will see that in a video later today. So we'll go through the full patch notes and cover that in later on's video, as well as its community crunch night. Not expecting much in the community crunch. I'm just expecting Wildcard to be like, welcome to a new community crunch. Things are quiet, but the Helicoprion's here. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So anyway, let me just get Gaia admins on and we'll get straight into it. Right, okay, we've got our Gaia admins on. We're going to toggle creative mode, and we're going to get ourselves in the water. Now, I have no idea where these things spawn. This is a brand new Ragnarok world, so we might be able to go and hunt one. I don't know where they tend to spawn anyway, but they should now be completely. We can wipe wild dinos, but considering it's a completely new world, we shouldn't need to do that anyway. I don't know where they spawn. I don't know whether they spawn like higher up. I doubt they'd spawn like. I really doubt they'd spawn deep. I mean, I could be wrong because I saw like some in the trailer. I mean, I feel like they'll be higher up, but either way, we're just going to get one spawned in just so you guys can see. But I just thought I'd have a quick scope around just to see, because I have no idea about spawns for this thing at the moment. I really don't know. Wildcard haven't said anything. It's only just launched within the last like 10 minutes, so we don't really have a clue at this moment in time. But anyway, we're going to come round to a nice little spot over here, and we are going to get our Helicoprion spawned in for your enjoyment. So should we go here? I guess we'll go here. We go to commands. We go to load dinos. And there we go. Right, so Helicoprion. Here it is, the brand new one. It's not the modded one anymore. Okay, number one, they've removed the armored Helicoprion. That's not in the game anymore. So with the modded version, there was an armored one, and that is not there. So that's one thing to know. So what we're going to do first is we're going to summon a tamed one, so you guys can see what a tamed one is like. Right. Okay, here we have it. The official version of the Helicoprion now in ARK Survival Ascended. There's no voiceover for this one, but here is the official dossier. And it's in the game. It's in the game. That's really cool. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll grab ourselves a Helicoprion saddle. So here is the official Helicoprion saddle. It's going to set you back 250 fiber, 400 hide, and 75 metal ingots. So not that expensive. And we're going to get ourselves one now and see what it looks like in game. So Helicoprion saddle, on it goes. We're hopping on, and let's view this in photo mode. So here is the brand new Helicoprion saddle. Doesn't look like the best from this side, but Oh, actually, this is very cool. Very cool. So the saddle is one of the things that's changed so far. Oh, look. We've got pearls. It looks like it's got some sort of like... What is that? Interesting. So, one of the things that people are going to want to know... Free swimming? So, it's got... So it's got... From what I know, what's its stats looking like? So this is a 150 perfect tame, 225. So it's got pretty crazy health stats. It's got very good stats, actually. Now, the biggest question of all, they've kept it. They've kept it. Select an item to break down. Now, this is going to be fun. Because in this video, we will be getting an item. Have you ever wanted something in ARK that can turn your items into blueprints? Now, the modded version of the Helicoprion, I thought I saw one over there for a second, but no, is that Sarko? Yeah. Well, I'll test its attack ability here. So, I think it's going to be pretty much the same. Oh, okay, so, do you know what? I can't really tell what's different with, so it's got a... It used to have a knockout effect, so it's tail swing. So right click gives a tail swing. And let's see if they've done any, like, sort of change to its face quickly. 1 second. To be honest, it's not that much different. It looks pretty much the same. I think they've actually cleaned up the eyes. The eyes used to look very, very pixelated, and... They do look like they've smoothed out the model a bit. And obviously, the saddle looks great. So, that's great that they've done that. Because that definitely needed doing. So, what we're going to do now is... It doesn't matter about this helicopter. And we'll come back to it if needed. Hello. Look at that piranha, like, flying up in the air. So, we need to go and find a drop. Because, basically, what we can do... is we can break down an item. And these items are ones that you do find in drops. We're going to have to give ourselves XP because we need to level up. So we'll do that now. But there's a lot of... I mean, if not one of the most useful creatures in ARK now. Like, not the most useful. But the fact that it can literally convert your items into blueprints. Now, with the past version of the Helicoprion, it can potentially break your item. So whether you want to actually take the risk and actually throw one of your favorite items in there, it's completely up to you. But you could get yourself an Ascendant or whatever item, try and turn it into a blueprint, and if it fails, this is what the modded version was like, if that fails, then you're in deep trouble because you will not be getting that item back. It would be ripped to shreds by the Helicoprion. So we'll see what's in here. So these should work as long as as long as they're not blueprints. So we got a Journeyman Sabertooth saddle. So I think the saddles work. We'll have to double check. I'm sure they do. And this is also how it was tamed in the past. So I think our Helicoprion was over here. So let me show you guys this now. So you hop on, you put this in its inventory, and you click on it. And it says, Journeyman Sabertooth saddle, the better the quality of the item, the longer it takes to convert. Now, that's what the modded version was like. And by the looks of things, it was the same for this. It says it's going to take 1 minute 20. Now, what happens here is it starts getting to work. It says converting item to blueprint. It does take a little bit of a while, as I said, for the top quality items. But overall, it's very cool that it's going to offer this to ARK Ascended. So you will either see it successfully created. Now, you do have to protect your Helicoprion while it's in this mode. So while it is doing its magic, if you see things that could potentially come and attack it, you will need to protect it. Megalodons targeted the modded version, which tells me Megalodons will most likely target the standard Helicoprion, which has now been added into the game. So I recommend, when you're doing your conversions to your blueprints, I would recommend keeping it in your underwater pen, whatever you've got. I do recommend that, because, I mean, when I was doing it in past videos, it was very frustrating. So we now have 18 seconds left, and you will see what happens, because it will either swim away and say it's broken your item, or it will say congratulations and we will officially have a blueprint. Here we go. It broke it. So at least we can see it from that side of the thing. So it broke it. And that... Oh, what's attacking us? Is that the piranha again? What's attacking? Oh! What's going on there? Get away, piranha. So as you could have seen there, that is what happens where you take the risk. It's a gamble. It is a gamble. Because at the end of the day, you go and take the risk. What's going on over here? You take the risk, and it might not end up paying off. So what we will do now is we do need to go blueprint hunting. So I'm going to go, not blueprint hunting, drop hunting. Because also, this is the way you need to tame a Helicoprion also. One massive thing before we get into the next part is finding out, is the item still the same craftable? Why is Additions Ascended here? Is that... Oh, right, they're all the official ones. I was getting so confused for a second. I was like, why is that? But anyway, so consumables. Wait, does it not... Is that not the way you... Do you not have to feed it that now? Fishy... Oh! They've gotten rid of the food. So... This is interesting now, because I have absolutely no idea. We're going to have to work this out. Right, so it seems to be eating raw fish meat or just normal meat. So I think, obviously apart from kibble, I think that's going to be what you need to be able to actually tame it. Now, don't listen to me. That's absolutely incorrect. LoadedCrysis sitting there thinking, he has no idea. He's sitting there thinking, oh, it needs normal meat. Oh, look how clever I am working all this stuff out. No, that is not the case, and you'll find out shortly. I don't know if it's a certain item, but it has to be from a drop. So let's go for this. Drop. Drop. Like that. Oh. That looks promising. There we go. Now, we are on the Helicoprion, and it's running wild. And it says, make sure to have food prepared. Now, it says, wait for the Helicoprion to become tired. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you have to follow the buttons. I needed to put the raw fish in there. S to stay on. It's usually WASD and spacebar. And then S again to stay on. Wait for the Helicoprion. D to stay on. What's it going to be next? Spacebar. Spacebar. Spacebar again. We're getting lucky there. Spacebar again. Very, very lucky. What is going on? This Helicoprion loves the spacebar. And then E. Now, as you can see... Oh, no! So now it's attacking us because it's not happy. Because clearly, it doesn't like the raw fish. So by the looks of things, ignore everything I said about the fish. I'll probably have to edit that because the little ratfish treats are still in the game. And I was doing a little bit of research and a lot of people were helping me out in the Discord. And it looks like we actually do need the little ratfish treats. So they haven't been removed, which I will make sure I edit that properly in the video. And it looks like you do still need them. So that is good to know because obviously that would have caused some issues. But... what I do know as well now about it has to be loot that is better than base loot. So we're going to go over to these drops here and see what we can find. And that's what they seem to be attracted to. So like actual base loot stuff, they don't seem to be attracted to it. So this stuff, they won't be attracted to. Right, okay, let's do it. Drop, drop. He's gone for it. Right, okay, we're here again. We're back to where we were before. We have to wait for it to become tired. So that's definitely the way. So W to stay on. A to stay on. Spacebar. S. I'm guessing the higher the level, the harder it will be, the longer it will take, is my guess, for them to become tired. So they're really taking us out to the deep end here. That was W. S. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. A. E. Oh! What? What? Oh wait, because it because we fed it and it instantly tamed up. I thought for a second I was thinking E, but it was E to feed. So it instantly tames up. Well, I thought there was another process after that, but there it is. In front of your eyes right there. That is how you tame, officially, the Helicoprion. So we're going to do a quick summary at the end of the video, because obviously this is all live, and give you a bit more of an understanding, doing it slowly and going through it all. So, part 1. Go and find a drop, any drop, or anything that you've collected from the drops, and you need to be in the water where you found one. You then press O, or whatever that is, to drop on console, and it needs to be better than base level stuff, because they will not be attracted to that. They will go up to eat one of those drops, and when they do, you only need one. You then go over to it, make sure you swim over to it in time, recommended with scuba gear, and press E on PC or whatever it is to ride. You will then start riding it, and then when you are on a Helicoprion, you'll be riding it, and you need to follow every button it says until it then says it's ready to eat. When it's ready to eat, you must have your little ratfish treats. This specially blended food is a favorite, containing heavy mixes of the finest. It provides Helicoprion with the balanced nutrition they need. So yeah, and then if you have those, you'll be able to press E, and it will instantly tame up. But depending on the level, what I'm wondering afterwards is that once you actually, depending on the level, if it's a harder one, you may have to do it again. I'm not so sure, but from what just happened on the screen right there, that looked a lot quicker than what the modded version was. But anyway, that is it, guys. That's pretty much what we've done in a day of ARK. We've figured it out pretty quickly, and I hope this video helps you guys out. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, very important thing I nearly missed out there. The free swimming. When you press C, you can go to the surface, press C, and it will be surface swimming, and you can become a dolphin in the world of ARK Survival Ascended. And then we can get some really awesome shots of it flying into the ocean there. Look at that. That is so cool. And my survivor's face, he's like, I'm way too heavy for this. There you go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys.